Hello my dear YouTuber friends, and I do hope you're all keeping well. Welcome to this new video, following on from the video I released over the weekend about Rosen's Garmin Mini unit. I'm going to link it in the top right. If you haven't seen it, do go and watch that. I'm going to show you even more features with this wonderful little unit. So let's come down to our right G1000. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit with the mouse there to make it easier for you to see and me. Press record. There we go, we got the familiar old scene there of the Garmin unit. Now, Rosen recently added a new feature for this, and it's fantastic. It was missing a panning feature. He's added that by clicking in that pan knob. It does click in. You'll see a cursor come up on screen, and you can use your FMS knob inner and outer to scroll around. Now, if you want to get to a point on the map quicker, so I want to get towards the end of my routes there. I've got a temporary route set up, and I'm going to manipulate that in this video in a moment. But I can just, there we go, get towards it there. Anti-clockwise with the outer knob to the unit. And then I can pan back in. And there we go, we can get towards the end of the course. If I want to get back to the beginning of the course, just pan out a bit, using only the Garmin Mini, only this module, as you'll notice. And then I can use the FMS knob again. Let's center it on my aircraft. Pan back in. And there we go, we're towards the beginning of the course. Let's get rid of that cursor. That's one feature which is fantastic. And you can zip and zoom around the world map in no time using that. Using only this, not the mouse now. So that's fantastic. Like I said, I've got a flight plan set up, as you can see. You can see it's a bit higgledy-piggledy. It's a bit all over the place, let's just put it that way. So I'm going to tidy that up a bit using only this unit. Once again, the buttons here all correspond to what you see down here. Exactly the same buttons, only I'm not going to use these, I'm going to use the buttons on the unit. I'm going to press the flight plan button. And I want to clear, I can click in the FMS knob to get the flashing cursor up. And I can use the inner knob to the unit. Listen, that's what I'm going to call it. I know some people don't like it. It just makes sense to my small mind. And I'm going to clear some of these legs I've got. That USR02 I don't like. So I'm going to come down to it. Press the clear button. And this will work on the normal buttons here. I'm just showing you on this unit. And press OK. That's a bit tidier. I don't like that USR03 either. So come down. And I'm going to press the clear button. And enter. And you can see that's now clear. That's a better flight plan, isn't it? I do want to add another leg there after USR04. You can see a waypoint here. DET03. Now using the outer FMS knob, just move it clockwise. This new box will pop up. I can use the outer knob again to type in, or to dial in this case, that waypoint. D, inner knob, then outer knob, DET, we'll go clockwise. It's going to take a bit longer, but yeah, didn't take long, did it? And anti-clockwise, oh no, clockwise for this one too. Oh no, anti-clockwise, come on Hodison. You can see how quickly I'm doing this even with mistakes. 3, 4. There you go, that'll do. Press the enter button. And it's entered into our flight plan, so you can add and remove legs with this unit with no issues whatsoever. So to stop that flashing, press the FMS knob. Press the flight plan button to get rid of the flight plan. That's our new route, and then I can go and get the cursor back up and zoom around again. So you can do a whole lot with this unit. There's something else Rosen has added here. Give you a bit of a hint there. Oh, there's my radio panel. Anyway, let's take you to that part now. Okay, so let's show you the new feature that Rosen has added, and I asked him for this just to show you the versatility. Let me start recording again for you. There we go, the versatility of this wonderful unit. Now, I've got Mobby Flight Connector. Sorry, I did mispronounce this in the previous video. I've got it up and running here, and that's the that's the module that I've got running, or the configuration file that I've got running. That's the one with the added pan feature when I press the pan button in to give me the moving cursor. But if I go to File, and this is the way you do it, you can do this on the fly. Actually, let me just stop that. Go to File, Open, NAV1 Demo. Intriguing. Let's open that. Click on that and run. Come back to the flight, or to the simulator rather. Just going to move my, there we go, move it to the NAV frequencies. Hopefully this will work for me now. Now if I use the FMS knob, inner and outer, look, I can alter the NAV numbers. This is just a demonstration that Rosen quickly compiled, and clicking that in will swap the active and standby. Well, that was lucky. I managed to lock onto something. There you go. It'll swap. It's only done it for NAV1. NAV2 could be a little bit more complicated. You can do pretty much the same for comms. It's just showing the versatility of this. If you want to use it, and you can do it on the fly, run your flight simulator in windowed mode if you want to change your configuration files. And if I want to change them back again, stop that. File open. Which one was it? It's the G1002 file, I believe. There we go, with pan mode. Run that and come back to the sim. There we go. So that will no longer change the NAV frequencies. Oh, let me just pan you across to the other G1000. Instead, of course, we're back to manipulating now this right G1000. Let's just clear that, pan in and out, get my cursor up, pan around, move the cursor around, and flight plan and goodness knows what. So listen, amazingly versatile little unit. I'm in love with it. Thanks again, Rosen. Just to mention here, once again, if you're not already, go to the Discord. It's links down below. You can just come down to the, on the left side here, Rosen's panel building projects, and you can peruse all his building projects that he's got going on there. Just stop recording on the unit. There you go, I can concentrate better on this. So you can just come and peruse all this. Now, Rosen did mention it in the last video, you know, he's going to make a few of these units. It doesn't really want to make it a commercial enterprise. Don't believe he wants to make it a little business, in other other words. So yeah, he'll build a few. Get in touch with him if you want to get hold of one. I can't promise. And, you know, if he does build one, give him a little bit extra for his time there for this unit. It's a pretty cheap unit, I believe, £30 to £50. Just give him a little bit extra for his time and come and peruse his different projects. Anyway, chaps, let me know your thoughts. Give the video a like. Let's get back to the sim. Give it a like if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Many more flight simulator videos on their way. And I'll see you soon.